You're listening to On Fire Concerts Artist Interview Series with your host, Ron Johnson. Hey folks, I'm Ron, and I just want you to meet a gentleman I'm here with today, Mr. Junior, and he's going to tell us about this Greenback Castle, and folks, it is amazing. So just hang on and get ready. You're going to love this.
Questions you want to ask, just tough questions or anything you want to ask.
Okay. Hey folks, you're looking at Mr. Junior Banks here at the Greenback Castle, the owner of it, and the one man that has single-handedly built this. Thank you so much for spending time with us today, Mr. Banks, and telling us about all this.
My pleasure, because the world, we get 7,000 visitors a year here. And I don't even know if that's accurate, because most time on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, if it's a pretty day, there'll be 50 cars through here through the day, not at one time. But then I look at the book, the visitor's book,
right,
and it'll only be 20 names. Now, when we go in there and look at it in a minute, you're going to see thousands and thousands and thousands of names. And if you have to multiply them by 2, could you imagine the real number that comes here?
That's amazing. And you have been working on this for 30 years.
I was 47 and the bone was getting to hurt then, and people ask me, says, what did you add on to here? There wasn't no add on to. I started this thing from ground up, and you can ask any of the neighbors here, and they'll tell you one-man crew. Now, there's people now coming and helping with the yards and stuff, but I think I'm supposed to build that because a lot of people promised me to come back, keep them crews and help me on the building.
Right, but they never do.
No, but they come into the yard, clean the yards up and stuff, because I lose control of it if you're one man. Well, see, I can't see real good. I'm happy, so man, I ain't complaining. Don't have to feel sorry for me. But I can't see good. I lost my license a long time ago. You don't want me to drive anything. Old man, stay off the highway because it'd be safer for everybody. Anyway, I can't see good, which I'm happy. I was supposed to be dead 10 years ago. I had double pneumonia in the heart. They told me, since Mr. Banks, the top of the heart was only quivering and the bottom was just about 10%. The nurses is crying, you dead. They give you about 9 doctors for you about dead, but now they know who my real doctor. They help, but works through them.
That is so true. And your story is amazing, because I know you've owned all this land around here, and you say that you've given it away.
Giving it away, fortune, but that's the reason I'm building Christ's building here, you know what I mean? And I would do it again. Anybody knows it, I would just back up and give it all up again, all except the girls. I sort of got several girls here. I hope that big guy don't hold that against me. I can't go out and look like most people, but he sends most of them to me.
Well, I want you to explain this picture to us over here, if you will. Walk over there, and I'll just follow you around over there. I'll let you explain it to them, and I'll just watch you do it.
Can you get a good view of it?
I will, if you'll go up there and stand by it and explain what you're looking at. I thought that was just amazing.
And this thing is real. I've got Christ's temple here. I give away a fortune to poor people. That's the reason I'm building his temple. Now, he's leaving messages here, and you're going to see some stuff that you ain't going to believe, like a tree up here is afloat. I've showed this to 500 people, and it's 100% agreeable. But first of all, see this here dog? Am I on your way here?
No, I've got it.
See this here dog here? Look, he's got donkey ears. Now, when this came up, I put red around it because I knew this was important. Now, I didn't paint the image on here or nothing. This came up, and I would take a lie detector test from anybody, and this came up. Now I put the black paint around it. I didn't have to. Look how clear this is. But see the dog. The dog's got donkey ears. The dog can't see or blind. He's got his eyes shut. And behind the dog, you see these little shade there now, but there's a Christ image there. You said, well, what does Christ look like? If he's going to leave a message, he has to be what we think he looks like, because he put what he looks like, the message is dead right then. And so that's what we think he looks like there. And he's saying plainly, I've been dogged. I've been dogged long enough. I'm not going to burn you all, but I've been dogged long enough to this stubborn world. See the donkey ears on the dog?
That's right.
And I've been dogged long enough with this blind world. See, this dog's either asleep or blind. Its eyes are closed. Hey, y'all just go ahead and start counting it up. Now, y'all know he's going to send something. We've got it right here, because look at the size of this building. One old man was supposed to be dead 10 years ago. One old man can't see. One old man's bones hurts all over, but he's the happiest old man you ever see. You can ask anybody here. This old man built this. Look at the stones. If you see 20 brick and somebody else has done, maybe a teenager come along and said, "Can I lay 5 or 6?" You know how teenagers
Right.
they'll go on. But every stone you see in this walkway, every brick, every block, everything. I was 47 when I started. And if anybody knows at 47, the bones begins to hurt you then. Just think how much them bones hurts me now. But I can still climb on good days. Look at how high this is. I like a third of the roof up there. I can climb up there, but it better be on my good days. Because if I fall and break myself up, the Almighty's probably going to send me back and say, "Man, you didn't finish my building."
That's right.
You're in back down there.
It's amazing what I've seen so far, and we're just starting. And I know you said there's floating trees
And
and
there's government documents in there. And there's a little book out. I see I've got a book here somewhere. Have you seen the book here?
I know you wrote a book about this place.
Yeah.
And I would love to have a copy of that autographed by you.
Well, if I get my, it was the news down here the other day on the Weather Channel 10. I
Right.
got my last book is ordered. If I had another, I'd give you
No.
this one here. Right here's. I get 7 cents because when you write a book, you usually have to pay $2,000 or a little more or a little less. I'd give everything away, so I cut a deal with Amazon here. They done the hard work and everything. And this girl, she helps me because you got to be mechanically inclined
Right.
to get something like this. But now I wrote the thing, and I wrote it. Now it sells for $12.95. I get 7 cents a book. But now since it went up from $10.95 to $12.95, I may get 10 cents a book.
10 cents a book now.
Because my first Amazon check, you save the stub of it to feel real
Right.
big. My first was about 10. That's when it first came out. I think it sold 15 copies. My Amazon check was 91 cents. Then the next month is give or take about the same. Then a month after that, it was $1 and a nickel.
Oh, it's going up.
Then about two months ago, it was up to $11.45 or something, and then the month after that is up to $12.40. And they notified me the other day, but next check would be $22.
So people are starting to get out there.
And I got some people here the other day. There's 3 cars here at once, and they said one of them's from Indiana and one of them's from Florida. And there was one person out of 2 cars. There was 3 cars, but there was one person out of each one of them that had this book. And I signed the book. I had to ask for their name because I had never even seen them before.
That's right.
And this thing got government documents. You're going to see government documents. They've seen University of Tennessee. I don't know if we should get to call them on this or not, but it's there.
Okay.
And they verified that these things. Let's see right here. Look at this. You'll see a bigger copy of it in you. University of Tennessee. We have pictures here popping up everywhere.
That is true.
But see, they're not even telling each other that. You can't blame them because they don't want to scare the world or something other,
That's right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it as well, because this stuff is just,
Well, it's big. We'll go ahead and I'll give you a tear out there.
Okay, well, we'll just go on and do that. And I'll see the floating tree.
I had an extra book, but I give a Channel 10 came down here the other day.
That is fine. I can order one from Amazon.
Yeah, it's just $12.95.
I'll order one from Amazon.
If I had the extra, I'd
No, sir. You keep your last one. Don't ever give away the last one, my granddaddy used to say.
Well, Channel 10, they were so good. They come down here and done the weather from here.
Let's see.
And that's any question you want. And we'll fish way and I'll get you that tree and a whole bunch of other stuff over there.
Okay. So I noticed these little,
Yeah, they bring me thousands of them. I spell a word like Jesus is king in golf balls and cement. It shows up real good.
uh-huh.
I got a sign up there. I may have to take it down. I said, I need golf balls. I've got 4,000 golf balls now.
4,000.
Yeah, and I said, I need marbles. And somebody, I got that. I live in one of them old houses nobody wanted. It's got to fall. If the termites quit holding hands, my house is going to fall down. I had some good houses. You can look down there and see it. I give away. Nobody wanted it, so I got stuck with it. And Christ ain't going to let me fix that thing up. If he catch me down there driving nails and here the world's fixing to unfold, you know what I mean?
That's right.
And I drive my nails for a week, try to clean mine up, fix mine up, prop it up.
No, he wouldn't like it.
I can hear him now. Oh man, what in this world are you doing?
What is the cemetery there, Mr. Banks?
Alrighty. First of all, they ain't nobody here. And, what it is, you know how people's houses down.
Uh-huh.
And maybe the teenagers have stole the tombstone and put it up in the attic.
Uh-huh.
Right here's the first one I got, and I don't even know who brought them. But this is the first one I got, and I didn't know I was going to get any more, or I'd have saved this to go over with the rest of them.
Right.
But that was real old. But look at the dates. One of them is 130 years old, I think. There's two little kids, I think. Baby's was buried there. That great. Now, this ain't the grave. It's
Right.
not the tombstone.
Right.
And when they brought them here, they knowed I'd put flowers in the winter and plant daisies and stuff in the spring. Or over they know they'd be looked at her. But I have got a pet cemetery that's got the little dogs in it.
We'll see that too.
And the reason, well, I'll explain it when we get around there too.
Right.
Too, and that's our, you know. Yeah, come on out. Walk on the walkway here. Here you get. And there used to be Russians. There used to be more Russians come here than they do Canadians. I love the Canadians, but they're 500 miles away.
Yeah.
The Russians 5,000.
And they come, Russians come.
Yeah, and they wasn't American Russians. They'd bring a interpreter with every group. There's only one who could speak English. See if they were American Russians, you know.
Right.
They say we from Russia there, and
That's just
now that was a year and a half. The virus stopped them first.
right. Right.
And now we ain't getting along. There's some good Russians. It's that government's doing
No, it's the government. It's always the
What
government.
made me think of the Russians love these little bugs. See the little
Uh-huh.
they sport to that, and they would laugh at it.
But you just, it's just the design being, you just the man that putting it together. God's the architect.
Oh yeah, yeah. They made a movie here, God's Architect. I'll show you a copy of it. He won Filmmaker of the Year with it.
Oh.
State of Louisiana, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And look, can you imagine one old man now? You see people come and I explain, see this here flower bed here?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay. I fill that with trash because I've only got a shovel. Somebody come up here, we were working in the yard that day, they broke my shovel. I wouldn't have said nothing if I'd even been here because somebody's heart, I was there trying.
Right.
They could have broke 10 I never said
You
nothing.
wouldn't say nothing.
But now I feel these here with trash. Then it gets pretty close to the top, see like that one down yonder is.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll put 4, 5, 8 inches of leaves on it, and then I can shovel 2 inches of dirt up. Then I'll put Easter lilies, which will grow. That right there, what you see is at least 3 years old, and the lilies will come up every year, ready? Yeah.
Huh.
And right here's one done the same way. Look what a flower bed. Can you imagine if I'd tried to fill that full of dirt with one shovel?
Wow. That is a
I'll fill
simply,
it with trash, and there'd be 3 or 4 rows of Easter lilies.
well, that sure is, that is, you're amazing. And your golf balls and everything.
Oh yeah, beer bottles. When they come, I got a big wall, but I build crosses out of them. I got them around the tree. I got around the trees. Not only have I got 4,000 or 5,000 marbles, 4,000 or 5,000 golf balls, but I got 2,000 more bottles I'm gonna have to put around the tree somewhere.
But you'll make use of them.
Yeah, and you'll see a big old beautiful wall up here. It ain't finished, but you'll see
Oh,
a
okay.
wall there.
Okay.
And here's what I was working on the other day. Somebody brought me some marbles, and I wanted to see where their marbles is going, and they enjoy bringing them to me. You know, they can see that.
And you got it over there, and I see you got a well over here, a wishing
Yeah,
well.
come on here, make you a wish. The pennies done on top there, yeah. Nobody carries pennies.
Yeah, I never do. Can I drop one in there?
Shoot, y'all better send me enough water to get you a wish, sir. Yeah. Now, if you wish for $6 million and you break the Almighty, he's gonna be mad at me. Just wish for a million.
Yeah.
We'll split right down the middle, 80-20, and you can have the 80.
There you go.
This is here, a girlfriend. She may had one here out of wood, and it had the little crank and the little roof. Real black wishing well. And it blew over the other storm and broke. So I built it back out of concrete, you know. And the reason I lay these pennies up here, nobody carries pennies. I got a castle, but I don't ever even carry pennies. I couldn't even make a wish. So I lay them on top here. And here's another reason I lay them on top. With 5,000 to 7,000 people a year coming here, there's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Now you don't want gnarly little kids stand in front of God's building here and feel bad because little fella ain't got a penny.
That is
Wishing well.
that is so true. That is so true.
I keep them up here, and once in a while they'll take them off, but that's all right. You know what I mean? I put others right in there.
I like your cannon up here.
Okay, yeah, that don't represent violence, but people come see that before they will Christ's work. And this stuff, it still look good here, but I'm gonna burn this one day. I just one man crew right now, you know.
But yeah, I've seen that way go. That's a neat looking.
Well, I've got 3 of them. I made that down scrap iron and one around back out of PVC pipe.
Oh, that's cool how you did that. That's
It'll
cool.
roll. Okay.
That is just.
It's heavy, but it'll roll.
You can create anything it appears. So.
I notice the kids, because it's hard to get the cannonballs, not to steal, but see one of the rack of them.
Uh-huh.
Like you want to do that. And right here you see a little cat. I'm going to get around on too. I'll show you my little pet shelter. I used to pick old dogs up. A woman about 6 months ago buried a cat up here, and I promised her I'd make her a tombstone for it. At her 6 months, I'm just now getting to it because I'm one man crew. And
Right.
you see the little fluffy there, and here's how I make her. You see all these crosses? I made every one of them. They're all the way around the building.
Yeah, I noticed that coming in that there was crosses every little ways.
And right here's where I make them. That one you can't always tell now, but see that brick, I put them together and form a cross. You see these loose ones are? See, I took that down to put over there and just stand on it there.
Oh, okay.
That way they'll set up through there. I give some away sometime. And
That is cool. That is cool.
I just hear somebody give me this little kid, they'll get it and play with them.
Right.
And here's some more of these bottles I was telling you about. See the bottles in here?
Yeah, you've got a lot of bottles. I noticed around the trees, and that's a good use of the bottles.
And look at the crosses over here. This is double wall. How's like that? And you see the other day I worked, so that's how one man crew does. You see this 4 or 5 hours, that's all we could get up. See the new cement there, but they set up like the rest of it.
Yeah, you have to be careful getting up and down on them things too these days. So it takes time to do all this.
Yeah, if you're 77, you can't see. You're gonna be. When you can't see, you lose perspective. Here's what I got to be careful of. When I'm coming down the ladder, if you lose perspective, you'll think you're on the last ladder with your foot.
And you're not.
They taught me 2 good falls on concrete. Now, when I get down, I'm pretty sure I'm on the last one. I'll hold on real tight and take my foot and rub the concrete or the ground. Because you step off, you think you're on the bottom, and you step off 2 steps, you're going to turn exactly a flip.
You're going to do a flip.
If you're 77, everyone that hurt sins, we're going to hurt twice.
And the archway in the doors, that is just so cool.
Oh, yeah, and here's something else that'll sound like a lie. But now, my son, I've got a little groover, but I'm absent-minded. And when I climb up there and see how you're supposed to groove, in between the brick, I'd leave it down there. So I started doing that with my thumb. Now, there's over 1 million brick in this thing, and my thumb has went through every one of them. These stones, see these stones here? Every bottle you see over there, double wall. It's like that on the other side. And I still got my thumbprints. I shouldn't even have a thumb. Big old stones, 3, you see the rocks, and big old fireplaces, 3 great big fireplaces here. That thumb has went through every one of them.
That's just amazing to me.
And it wouldn't do me be a criminal because I couldn't even file my thumbprint on it.
You couldn't get rid of it, could you?
That should do it. We talk about cement, you know what I mean? Millions of rocks, millions of bricks. You can see where I've even took my thumb the other day when I was patching some of this up.
Yes, sir.
And I'll have to move these bottles of spraying because there's 3 rows of holes around. See the holes?
Uh-huh.
There's 3 rows of holes right through there, and Easter lilies will come up through them holes. So now, when it gets spring, about time of year real early.
Right.
I'll have to move these bottles here. I
It's
ain't
just
gonna throw them away because when the lilies dies down, I'll put the bottles.
put the bottles back. Yes, sir. And now we're going into the castle area in here in just a minute.
First, go in, I'll show you this big old tree.
Okay, yeah, let's see the floating tree. That's what one of the things I read about that to me is not being held up by anything, folks.
You'll see. I showed it to 500 people, and I got 100%. Only one disagreed. This poor old guy, alcoholic, is out here. He didn't get out of the car. He just raised up and looked, said, that tree is going to fall. But see, he didn't go to the trunk, see it's out of the ground. He didn't go see if there ain't nothing under it.
Right.
So I didn't even count his opinion because he just, he probably could see the tree.
That's right.
If you would, tell me what you said over here.
Yes, sir.
You see those even bones? It's not everywhere. I still got 2,000 I gotta get rid of.
2,000 more bottles.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now the park company said first, I was with them, and now the park company, when they finally said somebody up here, so see the angle? The angle was his stop, the first bird, when it stopped in the middle center, it stopped within 2 foot of that power line. And they thought it was going to touch some transformers down, and I did too. Then when they got here, they cut, you see there've been 2 big logs cut off of that tree. That gives you an idea how much more heavy it was. But now when I went around to the trunk and all this cutting this off, I got around here and there was 5 of that crew. Every one of them believes they's a god now. And you see this, you'll know what they do.
You see it just laying over there, and there's nothing underneath it holding it, propping it up.
I ain't cut the lines with both saw. You don't mess with the fire saw if you can't see you, you'll hurt you. You see there ain't nothing under it. If you do this right here, this can't happen. This is rotted. This is rotted right here. This is solid. But that is rotted all the way back to the back. And when you break a stick, it bulges out, right? See how it's bulged out? It's broke. See the bulge? It's broke here. It rotted all the way through. It's split here. It's split down here.
And there's just nothing holding that
And
thing.
look, it ain't even in, and this kind of tree ain't got no tap root. And the little roots look here, done out of the ground. Now, imagine 2 more logs on that. That was heavy when that was straight up and down. I don't know the equation on it, but it probably multiplied 10 times or 100 times at that angle, right?
That's true. That's true.
Look, if this was good, if this trunk was solid, wasn't rotten, wasn't broke, wasn't split, it was in the ground, ain't got no tap root, they wouldn't hold that tree up.
No.
No way in this world. What are God's going to say here next? You know what I mean?
I don't know. That I'm like you, though. I heard you say on the video one time, you don't know about going underneath it because he might change his mind.
Okay, yeah. That poor guy, that thing in the 90s, I wouldn't want to walk closer to him or getting around it.
No.
Get out of the car. Is that tree going to fall? I said, yeah, when God says it's going to fall.
That's true.
I didn't even argue with it. But if he had walked over here, I probably wouldn't walk too close to him. Okay.
I'll just follow you, sir. And
I don't know whether that's a good idea or not.
oh, we'll be just fine.
Now, somebody hit me this with a fire saw, but I cut this other stuff with a bow saw here because you don't want to get in there if you can't see with a fire saw. You know what I mean?
No, that's right. If you can see, you don't want in there like that with a power saw.
Now, that thing is pretty dangerous, ain't it?
They are.